Yo. It's the Fair Gamer Show. What's going on, peeps? Just chiming in and talking about something that's near and dear to my heart. Ps5 Xbox Scarlett. Let's go. Welcome to the show again. Once again, I want to tell you all thank you so much for the support, for the subscribing, for the notification bells, for the comments, for the likes, for anything that you're doing to help. Or if you don't like it, you put the thumbs down. I don't hate on anything as long as you watched it and you got content and something is coming to you that's worthwhile. You have your right to your opinion, you have your right to your comments, and I love everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. That's one thing you can do. Get that bing, that notification bell. I want to talk about Xbox Scarlett, PS5. Now, both of these systems will be coming out in 2020. And why is that important? And why is it important to us? Because it's going to be next year. We getting down with the new systems. To that point, I'll tell you my pick and why I won't only be getting one. Only one. But I'll give you my pick later. But what I want to give you an idea of a lot of people when they go to making a decision about buying a system, what they do. So one of the first things is, are my friends playing on that system? That's the one thing they want to know, are their friends playing on the system? And to me, it's kind of pushed this time because it's going to be a lot of cross-play integration in these systems. So you'll be able to play on your Xbox, play somebody on a PS4. Both of you will be able to play from those systems and play somebody on PC. So it's starting to get to that point where cross-platform play is very important. Another thing I was looking at was the loading times with the SSD hard drives that they're going to have on both of these systems. The PlayStation is amazing. It's like it downloaded like a whole level of Spider-Man in like 0.8 seconds, not even a second. And it was showing on the PS4 that it did it for like a minute, and I think it was like 2 or 3 minutes or something like that. I think it was 8 minutes to load the whole level. So I also want to say this, with these systems, it's based off of what you like and what they will add. I believe the PS5 would be a little bit more powerful than the Xbox Scarlett, but to me it's about the games, the exclusives, the things that bring you to the table. Xbox, now the one thing that's killing them with me is that I can get Xbox Ultimate Game Pass and play all your exclusives on the PC, which is a more powerful platform. I got a 2070 RTX, 16 gigs of RAM. I got the whole shebang, so I can play it 4K 60 or 4K 30 at least, and 144 frames. Those things like that when you're playing these games. But the one thing I want to touch upon is I would go ahead and tell you what I'm doing. I'm going with the PS5. Specifically, where I'm going with the PS5, I had a PS4, and it's backwards compatible with that. So you can use your PS4 to trade towards your PS5 and save you a little money. But the reason I say that is Sony has always been on the cutting edge of technology. And another thing is their worldwide studios, with them acquiring Insomniac, that's off the chain. And then they're supposed to grab Remedy. From what I'm hearing rumors about that, that's insane. You have to look at, I'm doing an exclusive for Sony, and it's only gonna be on the system. And the quality, I would love for them to acquire Kojima Studios. Like, if that'd be the triple threat, you grab all three of those and forever, man, Sony will have games forever. The thing with Xbox too is that this Ultimate Game Pass, man, you're kind of taking the exclusivity away from your system, and that's kind of killing everything. Sony, you buy that system, you're getting The Last of Us 2. That's what you're getting, The Last of Us 2. And an Xbox person can't walk up and say, man, The Last of Us is good. Nope, they can't do it. You know how they can do it? They go and buy a PS4. And I think that's what's pulling people away from Xbox more and more, is that Phil Spencer comes out and says, oh, this is going to be the biggest launch of Xbox ever. They're going to have the biggest lineup of games ever. They're gonna have the greatest system ever. The most powerful system ever. It's a monster. Now the new one eats monsters for breakfast. Oh, it's amazing. You talk about all that power, but you're taking your games and you're giving it to PC players. You know, let's be fair, because it's a fair game. Let's be fair. Sony has had practices back in the day that was ridiculous with the PS3, how much we had to pay for that. You know, it's things they had their shortcomings, but they made it back up. They came back in a big way with the PS4. They came back in a big way. Xbox, with these sales, probably at 36 million or something, compared to Sony's 100 million plus. You have to sit up and say, what did we do wrong? What did we do wrong? Really? So, at the end of the day, I think Sony is going to win this generation coming up, next generation, because they put the effort in to have their worldwide studios working on exclusive games, man. The single player element. Like, I'm a big proponent of single player games. I'm a big proponent of single player games. It's amazing to me. It's one of those things where I feel great pleasure in playing single player games because of the story, the way they set it up. Sony has always had that. The Last of Us 2, man, I'm so excited for The Last of Us 2. It's amazing what they can do. They got wizards, man. They got wizards at Sony, man. They make these systems. They pour all the juice out of the system that other companies just can't do. I'm looking forward to every game that Sony brings, man. Microsoft, I don't know anything. It's like, show me something. Give me some. Gears of War 5, it's a tour de force. It's a nice game, but it's Gears of War 5. You know, Sony comes out with Uncharted 4 and games like that. We got to say that. We got to go with that. Yes, they do. But they have new IPs on the regular. It's new IPs on the regular. Xbox falls into the Forza, Halo, Gears umbrella. And now State of Decay and Sea of Thieves. Those games don't hold up to anything Sony has. Now, they're hyping up Gears of War 5 a lot. But I play it on the PC. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful game. Yes, it is. It's a beautiful game. But at the same time, what kills me is it's Gears of War. You really have to. I don't know. The Coalition did a good job. They got good graphics and everything. It's a great game. Calling it better looking than God of War, I can't go there. I can't go there against God of War. I can't do Uncharted. I can't go there. Calling it a better looking game. I can't. But people have their opinion. They can. Digital Foundry can say what they want to say. My two eyes say that Gears of War 5 is a little step up from Gears of War 4 as far as graphic fidelity. That's how I feel. But you know they hype things up, so that's their job. But on the subject, I'm picking the PS5. I know a lot of people who are going to pick the PS5. And I just think Sony has some stuff under their sleeve, man. They sneaky good, man, with what they're doing right now. And they're going to come up with some more innovations. It was really telling when Mark Cerny just went and said, oh yeah, just slyly went and talked about the PS5 and just leaked everything. They leaked what you wanted to hear. They haven't leaked what they're going to give you. So I know that Sony has something up their sleeve, and Microsoft got to be ready because it's coming. You know, they hit you with that PS4 last generation, and you didn't see what was coming. It came out of nowhere. And then with all those policies that Microsoft has started, it really killed the momentum, and they couldn't recover from that. So we're going to see what happens. I'm excited more than most people about this. So I just want to tell you all, pick wisely, choose wisely what system you want, and you will definitely be okay. So at the end of the day, I'm going PS5 for the win. This is the Fair Gamer, and I want you all to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget, tell your friends, your folks, your family, mom, dad, to check me out. Have a blessed one. Later.